What's going on, guys? Merry Christmas, and let's get into this Naruto Shippuden episode review. We see Sasuke has his own little squad, I guess you can kind of say. He's lieutenant, still having daddy issues. Apparently, they've been beating the dog shit out of all the criminals in the Hidden Leaf, and I'm like, what? Like, we even see that Sasuke already beat him in, like, one turn. He's, like, literally, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Terminology, like, one turn. Like, one move, that's it, done. Like, he summoned Exodia on him, basically. They're all like, oh my god, I can't believe this guy beat us all in, like, one move. I can't believe this. And the rest of his lackeys, I guess you can kind of say, walk in and tie him up. And they're like, well, what should we do? We should go ahead and just take him back right now. And then Sasuke's like, beat him. They beat the dog shit out of these criminals. And even the Hidden Leaf are just like, man, they're going a little too far. Because they're dragging these guys that they just beat the shit out of, like, overly, and dragging them through the damn street and shit with them. And some of the villagers just, talking shit, like, man, they can't be doing this. They've been doing this too much. They're like, even though the crime rating's going down because they're doing it, they should stop. It's excessive. They don't need to do all that. So, one of the Uchihas that's under Sasuke, he's just like, what'd you say? And we see Naruto comes on the scene and he's talking, and, Sakura and Choji and all them, they're like, wait a minute, I know that voice. And they look up to see Naruto. Naruto is just, Naruto. And they're like, oh yeah, you look different. You're distinguished. He finds out all of them are all tunings except him and Sasuke. So, I mean, obviously, because Sasuke went to the police force. So yeah, we see that, like, literally, he's still, Naruto. Like, oh well, if he's going on a dark path or whatever, we'll bring him back. Scene where Sasuke and his little flunkies are basically harassing a granny. And they're like, who told you to open up your shop? I didn't tell you to open up your shop. Who gave you permission to open up your shop? And they're just harassing her. And we see that he's like, well, we're going to take you in. And one of the Uchihas grabs his hand out. Naruto, out of nowhere, comes on the scene. And he's just like, what are you doing? This is somebody's grandma. Like, are you serious? Really? And we see Sasuke give his little Orochimaru grin. Like, oh, I've been waiting for this. Like, what have you been waiting for? You've been waiting to fight him? You've been waiting to see him because you missed him? What, Sasuke? They basically exchanged a little bit of words, and he's like, well, you're just fresh back from, your training and all that with Jiraiya, and here you are going to make trouble with the Uchiha police force? Let's fight. Obviously. In broad damn daylight in the middle of this damn street. I mean, people probably shouting out World Star in the background with the phones out. And, they collide. Sasuke's using his Sharingan. And, he ends up seeing Naruto's, like, chakra and, like, of the Nine Tails chakra behind him. And he's, like, sweating a little bullet. And he's like, what the fuck? Then Danzo's creepy ass comes out of nowhere. And, well, not even creepy, just crusty ass comes out of nowhere, and he's just like, taps. He's like, what are y'all doing? Y'all out here in broad damn daylight about to square off. People got the camera phones out talking about World Star. Y'all gonna be on the news. Naruto like, no, we're just having a, friendly play. This is two friends, and no one's buying it. No one's buying it. Danzo's just like, yo, y'all need to stop. Go on, split up, go your separate ways. Nobody needs to see this. And so Naruto and everybody, they leave with the Choji, they leave with the granny and everything. And we see that Danzo's like, yeah, we're coming. Yo, I'm coming to check you out, see what's going on with you, what you doing. Like, basically, he's trying to recruit Sasuke in a way, and Sasuke's kind of just like, kind of like is interested just a little bit, because especially when he says something about Naruto being strong and having Jiraiya teach him and everything. He's like, it gets under Sasuke's skin a little bit. Now, we see that coming back, Sasuke's hanging out, back at the, I guess, police headquarters, whatever. And, his team's like, what should we do? We need to go back and get Naruto, because, Naruto shouldn't be able to do it. He shouldn't, just because he's a damn Hokage's son, he shouldn't be able to just intervene in us like that, and we're just let him go. Sasuke's like, I don't care, I got important shit to do. Like, obviously, that does not mean, like, hey, go ransack his house and scare his mother looking for him. They do. They barge in, you know, Naruto's mom's just sitting there cooking. She's just cooking. Like, she's literally cooking. Just sitting up in there cooking. They barge in squad deep talking about, where's Naruto? Where's he at? We taking him in. I know you know where he is. And I'm just sitting here like, really? Really? You know, Naruto shows up behind him like, what? So we see that we got to have some more Minato and the third, you know, talking about the problem with the Uchiha and Itachi being there. And Itachi tells him that, you know, he's like basically walked right past them because you know that Sasuke idolized, you know, his brother, you know, growing up. And it's not the case here. You know, he's like, hey, Sasuke, you're back and all that stuff. And, you know, just trying to have a friendly conversation with him. Sasuke, you know, gives him the damn Luigi death stare. And just like keeps walking away, and I'm like, "Damn, son, really? Like you all emo and all this shit for no reason? Like no reason? You ain't got no damn reason just because you got daddy issues. You ain't got no reason." His punishment for basically his whole little team going in and ransacking the Hokage's house and everything. Like his father, actually, I don't think I ever really seen his father actually used shotgun gun, and basically he's just like, he uses shotgun gun, looks at him, and he's just like, you done. Give me your badge, you done. You off the force. You'll never be Itachi. You ain't never gonna be good enough. Itachi better than you. Like they're just salt in the wounds, man, just salt in the damn wounds. Like, and we see Sasuke's face, and Sasuke is just like, you motherfucker. Which basically drives him to literally go and find Danzo and basically want to talk to Danzo with some mutual agreement or whatever, trying to work for him, I guess you can kind of say. And, you know, Danzo's like, if you want power or you want to learn jutsu and all this stuff to get stronger, then I know a certain individual that you need to go basically hang out with and let him perv on you, Orochimaru. So basically, instead of Sasuke, you know, going at a younger age, he's going now. And we see even at the end of this, he literally, two tunings that are, you know, guarding, we've always seen them. They're guarding the entrance, and they're like, well, we didn't have any authorization of, you know, somebody leaving. And then Sasuke knocks them both out and keeps walking. So, yeah, it was done well. It was good. I'd definitely give this 7.5 out of 10 because it was enjoyable. Like I mean, I watched it and I was like, man, this is all right. I mean, I can understand, you know, things going on, but at the same time, I don't understand why Sasuke's so emo. I mean, just because his dad said something about him not being good enough. I mean, what the fuck, dude? I would like give you more motivation to actually prove him wrong in the right path, not going down dark cheap path. But whatever, Sasuke's Sasuke. But that's all I have for this one, guys. If you enjoyed this review, and don't forget that next week is just next week. More filler, everything. I'm interested in seeing Itachi's story filler more than anything. Like his whole little anime thing he's gonna get. I just want that to happen. I don't care about Sasuke or this filler that Jiraiya's barely in about Naruto. That's the same. That's all I have to say for this, guys. If you enjoyed this episode review, go ahead and smack that like button. If you didn't, go ahead and smack it anyway. Share this video with everybody. And I can't stress on sharing it with everybody. Share it on any social media that you're on. You can go ahead and share it in the links below to Twitter, you know, all that stuff. Definitely subscribe to the channel. We are going for 500. Can't wait. Cannot wait. You guys are awesome as always. You need to have like an awesome Christmas. Definitely get what you want, get what you need. I know you want it. With that said, guys, I'm Josh, and I'm out. Peace.